Here we are at the Great Plateau Tower. Thank you for joining me again today. We're distilling the local information. I'm not sure how you distill information, but that's what we're doing right now. That's what it looks like. So that gives us our map. So the first one, very easy. You just discover it. All the others you have to climb. So it's sort of like Assassin's Creed. And I don't recall, because I didn't play much Skyward Sword. So I don't know if this is the first one that does that kind of thing, where you have to climb a tower to get more of your map available.
Past 100 years.
So anyway, I'm just going to shut up for a bit and let Link have his little meltdown here.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
What in the fuck could that be? He ugly. He also looks a lot like the worms in Tremors.
Now then,
Only more
you
ethereal.
must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Well, I reckon I'll do that then. Crap. Okay, so on the first one, you just have to get down. Oh, and I'm going to save while we're at it. That's something that you got to do pretty frequently. I mean, it does do a lot of autosaves, but I don't want to be... Shit, actually, when I save again... Oh, God, what is happening? This should not be a pot. Oh, God. Why did that happen? Because I'm playing it for you guys. That's why. FML, SMH. What a great way to... 2 minutes in. I'm 2 minutes in and I've already died. I tell you the truth though, most of the time that I've died in this game, like when I played it the last time, was due to human error. It had nothing to do with me being in a fight with anybody or anything like that. Alright, enough of that, and I'm not just climbing this. I'm not doing it. Like, I know it's not needed. So, down you go. Thank you. Down we go. You have to climb... Oh, God. You have to climb... I said you have to climb up. And, as you saw in the previous episode, or the first episode, there's a green meter. And... Oh! This guy just interrupts me. I could use that paraglider. This tower and others like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Well now, a voice, you say? Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Looks at Link all crazy like. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
Oh, man.
I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story.
Hand it over, says I.
Oh, certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know.
However, that baked apple I stole from you in the first episode, I remember that being free.
Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
Yeah? So I gotta go do something for him. So I open up our adventure log. And it gives you a brief rundown of the quest you're on. Similar to Skyrim.
Come, let me show you something.
Alright, well then let's move it. Sunshine.
Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. I believe a fair exchange. A fair exchange, I believe.
I can't even say it, so I'm just gonna move on. Alright, homie, I'll go get you some treasure. I will go do that for you, sir. I must say, there is a lot of talking. You know, I mean, that's how these games go. There's the beautiful swan dive I wanted. But it does move right along. It does just get you right, you know, right into it right away. I would suggest even getting it for the Wii U, you know, because if you don't have a Switch and, you know, you're waiting for a Switch, I mean, you could do that. Oh, that's a treasure. Oh, that's DLC treasure right there. See how it says X on it? That's DLC treasure. I have all the DLC stuff. Like, I bought the pass, so there's 2 DLC packs out right now. And, that's cool, because that gives me some money, right away. But I had money by the time it came time to need any money. Really, you don't need anything during all the beginning of all this and all that, but I'm just going to skip the intro. All it does is just like, here's, it wasn't much longer. I didn't skip that much, just so you know. I do like how, also in between load scenes, or loading screens rather, while it's loading, it gives you like these tips and stuff, so. Really well-rounded game, I must say. Okay, so to you who sets foot in the shrine, I am... Who cares? Basically, there's a voice, and it says, go through the trial. So in this game, there are these shrines, and in each shrine, at first you start learning, you get new runes. So right now it's distilling, you know, a rune for you. And in this rune gives me a new ability. I'm not sure how many runes there are. There are like 120 of these shrines, apparently. Alright, so the first one we get is Magnesis. Great, I appreciate it. Rune extracted. Give me that Sheikah slate back, and let's figure this out. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so... Oh, right. Don't need that. Don't know why I did it. In the water. Better get out. Because you can drown. Anyway, yeah, pretty cool, right? So we're in the first shrine. I'll go ahead and beat this shrine just to have something cool that I finally did on the episode. Instead of a lot of dialogue and narrating. Oh, God. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man. Better run, homie. I'm gonna take this stuff. Because, I'm not sure exactly what the purpose of it is, but I sold the stuff, so... Actually, I think I do remember where that goes eventually. Now that I think about it. Ooh, there we go. So that's pretty cool, right? Like, solving puzzles in a new way on Zelda. You have, like, it's not a telekinesis power, although it would seem that way. It's just, you're doing it with your Sheikah Slate. Well, here we are. Meeting crazy old bitch. It's been hanging out in here for far too long. Oh, God. Good to know. I am Oman Aoju. I don't know how to pronounce it. Basically, she's a humble monk, blessed with the sight of goddess of Hylia, or the goddess Hylia. Didn't know there was a goddess Hylia. I remember Feyroor and all them others. So she's gonna give me something because I passed the shrine. It's a spirit orb. Now after you get 4 of these, I get to trade it in for stuff later. Bump wieners and boobs. Thank you. Okay, so we're done with that. And moving on to the next episode, guys. Thanks again for joining me today.